Here is Nia Dennis. Paulina Trotz, her score is in a 9.825.
I think you meant Queen of the Nile. That's the character she puts on for this routine. She invites you into this performance. And big tumbling as well, full twisting double back, and in a pike position, much more difficult than the tuck.
I think it's interesting about Nia Dennis, sophomore from Columbus, Ohio. She was angry last year that she didn't make that spectacular lineup for UCLA on the floor, and she's worked hard to earn her spot, and boy, does she deliver for the Bruins this year on floor.
Front full to front layout. Covered that well. She was hopping forward a bit, but she covered it with a dance move. Showing off the split. And those more complicated jumps, the ones that turn in the air, more difficulty, more bonus points in combination. High tuck double back, quick into that lunge to try to show that secure landing.
Former U.S. national team member moved back to level 10.
Here she is on floor, season high 9.875, which she's done twice.
She's another one of those athletes that hasn't quite hit all three passes the way she's capable of. Jordan Weaver said she really has been working on consistent landings for this first pass coming up in order to stay in this floor lineup.
Got it?
Wow, that is the best first pass I've seen her do. A lot of teams come into competitions wanting to beat the other team. UCLA comes into competition trying to compete against each other for a spot in this floor lineup. Good breathing room for her right now. First two passes have been solid. Looking to stop the landing. Wow. Again, that was the best floor routine that I've seen for her this season. They've been working hard for her to put all three passes solid in a competition routine.
Her season best at 9.875.
And here comes Nia Dennis. All of her floors have been good.
With Kyla Ross out of the lineup, this is the athlete that is stepping in. She's outstanding on this event, opening with a full in.
Plenty of room in the corner. Yeah, she hasn't been on floor since the last time against Stanford, and she had a season low 9.75. Against Oklahoma and Utah, she was on just vault.
That first tumbling pass is not new for Nia, but new in her first pass here at UCLA. She did the double Arabian for quite some time and had trouble controlling the landing. So going with the passes that she can land cleanly for these elite athletes that come in, like Nia, they have so many skill options. But when it comes to being a great college athlete, it's not how many skills you can do, it's how many skills you can do perfectly. That's been something she's worked on specifically on this event. Wow,
Again.
nice work there. Step back to that lunge, but kept her heel off the ground. She put that.
Ohashi, the final 3.
So she had an out of bounds on her first pass on her double Arabian, and she is now doing a piked full in for her first pass. A couple weeks this week, she texted Jordan Weber and said, "Can I try a full in?" Jordan didn't even know she could do it, and now she's competing it here today. Eliminated the out of bounds, she got her chest up. So we know that she can do a double layout, a double Arabian, and a pike full in. Very, very impressive. Comes from the elite world where you have to do all of those skills in one routine. But she's had a couple out of bounds and a couple mistakes on this routine. I know she's ready for a good one.
Yeah, it's been a mixed bag for her this year on floor. 9.875 against Oklahoma, but only a couple other scores above 9.8.
Nia, along with Gracie, was also worried she was going to lose her spot in the lineup. She's made a couple mistakes in competition, and she knows that she can't do that with this UCLA team. But I think she just made up for it. Her and Gracie, I think they had a little powwow, and wow, what a good routine. She's having a great day.
At UCLA, you can't.
Oh, great stuff, Sam. You pushed her as hard as you could.
I tried earlier too, and she gave me nothing. She said, "You're gonna have to come back."
But Sam's right. She doesn't know either. Otherwise, she'd give up something.
It is tough to top that Michael Jackson routine. So, like she said, you can't just like it. You gotta love it.
The crowd reacted to the music, and then she's just such a splendid dancer. Remember that Ohashi will do it for the final time here in just a couple of minutes, but let's focus on Nia Dennis.
Opening pike full in. Mid-season, we saw her debut that last year. She also has a double Arabian, but had trouble landing it. So I asked Jordan, are we going to see it go back and forth this year? She said no, the pike full in's the best choice, and we're sticking with it.
Nia Dennis had a real rapid rise on floor, kind of busting out of the ranks. There's so many people, as Amanda's been talking about, on floor for UCLA. They could put out a dozen different performers and be one of the top 3 teams in the country on this event. And Nia Dennis had to really fight for her spot. UCLA as a team has hit 49 on their floor rotation in 18 straight meets.
I think I just saw her write her signature again on the floor routine.
Yep, did it on beam, does it on floor. Writes Nia in the sky.
After the first few meets, home meets, the student section knows the routines. Also, they do some of the best parts. That I'm sure will be one of them. She wraps up the routine with a huge double tuck. I mentioned earlier that Val talked to this team last year about how important it is outside of the gym because of those last tumbling passes.